there's one.
Nice.
Spinnerbait. Ooh, it's not a bad fish. The old spinnerbait. Not a big one. Right in the bottom lip. Get up here. Not a bad fish. What's up? I'm on the Butler chain of lakes today with Steven, local Florida guy. Haven't been on the Butler chain in a while. There's a big hunter boat tournament at Lake Toho today, like a 2-day tournament starting today. So instead of dealing with the crowds, we decided to come over to the Butler chain. It's about 8 o'clock. These fish are just getting fired up. It's like fall all of a sudden in Florida. We got 60-something degree weather, a little wind. We're supposed to get like torrential downpours later, but we just got up on this big offshore grass flat, and this thing about close to 3 pounds hammered a spinnerbait. Cool thing about the Butler chain, summertime here, the fish get real finicky. I'm gonna let him go. The fish get real finicky and you can just catch them on like flukes and wacky rigs and stuff. But as soon as this water starts cooling down, which we're at like 79, 80 degrees, this style lake or this type of lake will start to fire up because they're just chasing shad around and minnows. And hopefully today, we'll be able to catch them on a variety of baits, like spinner baits, some jerk baits, hopefully a chatterbait maybe. I don't know what we're gonna throw yet. That was our first bite, spinner bait. So stay tuned and we'll see what we can catch.
Oh, there you go.
The Whopper Plopper.
The Plopper got him.
Oh, he's down in that pepper grass.
Oh, no. Little guy.
I've kind of fell back in love with the Whopper Plopper. I have a love-hate relationship with these baits, but I threw it a ton up there at Lake Hartwell last week, and we got some similar conditions here in Florida. I know we were just talking about the Whopper Plopper and the Chapo from Berkeley. This is actually a Whopper Plopper here, but here in Florida, a lot of times they'll only hit this thing when you're running around shoreline grass, for me anyway. And we're out here in wide open water over a big bed of pepper grass, and it's kind of windy conditions, a little bit overcast. We're having a hard time getting these fish. They're just starting to come up to school, and we're having a hard time getting them to bite. So I tied on this Whopper Plopper. I think that was my second cast. Now I'm gonna rig one up for him. Seems like if you catch a fish on a bait and rig up another one, they don't bite it anymore. We'll see how the Whopper Plopper bite goes.
Oh, there goes one.
There you go. Is it decent?
Not bad.
Finally.
Little dude.
Was that your first cast?
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard one blow up somewhere.
Yeah, you got it down in there too.
I can get it out. Switch it up a little bit. Did you just hit it while it was falling?
Yeah. Yeah, I hit it, I jerked it once, I hit a little grass patch, let it roll, and then you hit it. Not too bad.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's got a wicked little spine. Get you another fluke. Is it all right? Yeah. I got plenty. There's another one if you need it.
All right, perfect.
Finally! It's been slow. It's a beautiful day, overcast. We got wind. I love wind. I thought we were gonna catch them on top water and all this fun, exciting, rattling, shaking, vibrating stuff. And here we are on a point, on a drop off, dead stick and weightless flukes. The most boring thing you could possibly do out here. We'll see. He may have ruined it though, because he made one cast and caught one. And that's like the kiss of death when it comes to lures. Oh, you got another one?
Yep.
They on there?
Nope, lost him.
Or there's a big wad of them out there. We'll find out.
Well, you probably already had it.
Whopper Plopper.
Oh, there you go.
Man, it's slow. It's just slow fishing today. It's because it's overcast.
Yeah.
Look at this giant.
Oh, man. Oh.
I'll show you why we're not catching many fish.
A little bass, or a little fish.
This is why we're not catching very many fish today. Because these little fish, this just came out of his mouth. They're eating these little tiny deals here. That little thing right there, that's what they're schooling on. Little tiny minnows of some sort. And it's overcast. They're not eating shad for some reason. We've seen this Butler chain of lakes is all about schooling fish all year long. I mean, there's just schooling fish here all year long. And when you get this overcast, it's like a lot of lakes. A lot of people think overcast is great fishing. It is sometimes, but when they're on bait fish and the sun's not out and they're getting the bait all balled up, it's real sporadic, and we just cannot get anything going today. I was pumped about coming here this morning. We still might. They could just wake up all of a sudden, but it's been a struggle. We're throwing a bunch of different stuff at them too. Around that spring, see what happens. Got him? SpinnerBait! We have struggled, continued to struggle. I know I keep saying that in every little clip, but we came all the way back over to the lake we started on this morning, where I caught that one about 3 pounds on a spinnerbait. 200 yards up this way, we're just doing this drift across this grass flat. I see one fish blow up, and I said, let's go over there, and not a 3-pounder. Feels like one though, doesn't it? After all we caught like 6 or 7 fish all day. They hammer it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he absolutely just mutilated it. It was coming through that grass.
Yeah. Well, see here, the grass is not as tall as it was over on the other lake, so you can actually get something like a spinnerbait through it. You got him?
Nope.
Spinnerbait! And yes, I'm putting fish this small in here in the video because we are not catching them very good today. 7-pounder.
That's it.
7 years from now, that fish will weigh 7 pounds. Fish just blew up right there. There you go. Spinnerbait! Is that a spinnerbait?
Yep.
Is that a better fish?
Yep.
Oh man, I thought it was a big one.
Grass. It's in the grass.
We thought we had a big one, but it was 6 pounds of grass and 1 pound of fish. Dude, that thing had that rod bowed over, didn't it?
It did.
Oh! It's been a spinnerbait day. We're just drifting over grass flats. There's usually a whole bunch of schooling fish here, a whole bunch, and there's not. It's because they're sleeping. We got ski boats blazing back and forth past us. And I think we've caught, is that 10 or 11?
That's number 10.
Number 10, oh, we hit double digits. Moral victory. We're still gonna try and like end this video out with a big fish. We don't have much longer, but we're drifting through a good area, so I'm gonna drift through it and we're gonna try and end the video with a big one. We're getting ready to head in today. We actually caught a bunch of giant bass that we don't want to put on film because that would give away too much. No, we had a pretty slow day today. I don't know why. I thought we got this big weather system moving in. Supposed to get a bunch of rain later today, and I really thought they were going to chomp out here because apparently I know a couple people have been fishing out here this week. I was actually out on the lake yesterday helping a buddy of mine program some electronics on his new boat, and there were fish schooling all over the place. And then today we get all this cloud cover and it really shut them down for some reason. I guess our best bait today though is spinnerbait. So we caught most of our fish on. Just little chartreuse white spinnerbait, gold and Colorado, and a little chrome willow leaf. But we've just been, there's been no activity out here today, besides ski boats and jet skis. And they haven't even been that bad. So I really thought we were gonna crush them today. I'm talking so he'll catch one real big here while I'm closing the video out. But I don't think it'll work, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Got some really big stuff coming out soon. Can't talk about it yet, but there's some big stuff coming out. See you next time. Anything to say?
It's been fun.
See ya.